Members and friends, comrades, brothers and sisters, family, family. You know, don't care how much they try to stop us. Don't care how much lights they turn off on us. Don't care how much rain fall on us. They can't stop unity from having this meeting here tonight. And if it means we have to come back to Bank Street every Friday for the next 6 months, we're coming back because we're coming back for you, the people of this country. Brothers and sisters, I told our leader, Tim, tonight, Dr. Harris, I said the same fear. I didn't use up my speech last week before they turn off the lights. But don't worry about that, because as long as I have the opportunity to come here and talk to you, the people, about what you deserve in this country, your country, I will be here and I will find things to talk to you about. Because God knows that the illegitimate Prime Minister Denzel Douglas giving us a lot of things to talk about in this country. We got a lot of things to talk about in this country. We got 17% VAT to talk about in this country. We have corruption in high offices to talk about in this country. We have unaffordable housing in this country to talk about. We got high electricity rates in this country to talk about. We have an increase in crime in this country to talk about. We got a ton load of fires all of a sudden to talk about. Tell them don't get me started, Brothers and sisters, family, you ready for elections? You ready for unity? Because look, I don't talk last week. I ain't come here to keep up a lot of long talking with you tonight, because this is a rally. This is a rally for democracy in this country. And this is your time to jump up and make noise in the name of your country, St. Kitts and Nevis. Brothers and sisters, since the last time I spoke to you on Friday, I went down by the courthouse because I'm a lawyer. I study hard. My mother and father spent a lot of money. And I got qualified so that I could come and serve you, the people of this country. And on Monday of this week, that service continued. Because I started an action in the court to challenge the registration of all of the students who are registered in the offshore universities to vote in this country, brothers and sisters. And don't let them fool you, They so ain't got nothing to say about Jonel Powell. They want to say, I don't like African people. I don't like black people. Well, Wabi. Whether black, red, yellow, purple, I am a Kittitian and a Nevisian. My father from Nevis and my mother from St. Kitts. And I will defend democracy in this country. I don't care who wants to talk. And that is why I don't care whether the students are from Africa, whether they're from Canada, India, Pakistan, they ain't got the card registering to vote here, and they ain't going to vote in this country come the next general elections. If they want to talk, let them go talk to Marcella Labour and teach her that Africa ain't a Commonwealth country, Africa is a continent. A continent made up of many countries, of which some of them are Commonwealth countries. Brothers and sisters, no student supposed to come here and vote and determine the outcome, determine the destiny of you, the people of this country, and then go back home when they don't graduate. And that is why we are saying enough is enough. Enough is enough. Are we tired of all the electoral fraud in this country? Y'all know a man named Lindsey Grant? Or you know Lindsey Grant? Lindsey Grant lose the last election? Lindsey Grant lose the election before that? A thief, A thief, But let me ask you all a more important question. Is Lindsey Grant going to win the next election in constituency number 4? Exactly. We are fighting against electoral fraud in this country, and it can't happen so again. It cannot happen so again. And let me tell you something, you know. Let me tell you something now, and I hope all the media are recording. And I hope all the police listening. Because Central Basseterre people know one thing. Yes. Central Basseterre, where you be? Yes. Central Basseterre family! Central Basseterre people know one thing. They ain't thieving no election in Central Basseterre come the next election. Come the next general election in this country, Jonel Powell will be taking Central Basseterre home in the name of unity. And nobody who ain't supposed to vote in Central coming to vote in Central Basseterre. Let me say it again, and I hope they're listening. Nobody who ain't supposed to vote in Central Basseterre coming to vote in Central Basseterre. And if you think you're bad, come you see what happens. If you think you're bad, come and see what happens. Because Central Basseterre people know what they want. They want proper representation. They don't want an election time representation that they're getting now. They don't want to rah, 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 rah. They want to fraud, they want the mobby. Because the fraud can't fill your belly. Family! Family! And I'm telling them now, I'm telling all of y'all now, that come election night, I'm inviting all of you to Central Basseterre because the party starting in Central when Jonel Powell take it home first. I tell them, you know, I tell them, I want them bring in the votes for Central first. I want them bring in Central Basseterre votes first because the Unity Party starting in Central Basseterre election night. Brothers and sisters, oh, you see all kind of things happening in the country? You see all kind of things happening? They want to burn down the country now. And then they want to say the opposition. Well, how come they say the opposition in Nevis burned down the treasury this morning? Family, how come the ANC is the opposition who burned down the treasury in Nevis this morning? But they're quick to talk about opposition when the embassy burned. Well, let them talk about Nevis. Because apparently, we have an illegitimate prime minister in this country. And we have a commissioner of police in this country who seem to think the name Nostradamus. Maybe Dougie gone Haiti enough now by the Obia man so he could see into the future. He know what's going on in people's head. Because when the fire department ain't done investigate and the fire department ain't know what caused the fire, Dougie and the commissioner talking about arson. Well, I must ask them, when you see Douglas and you see the commissioner, ask them what they know about arson. They talk about electrical fire in Lindsey Grant building. But I let Lindsey come talk to her, you know. I let Lindsey come talk to her because they talk about electrical fire and investigation ain't done yet. So ask the commissioner of police what he know about electrical fire in Lindsey Grant building. Family, you gonna tell the man he ain't Disney World no more, you know. Tell the man he ain't Disney World no more. Yes, we have a Mickey Mouse Prime Minister. And yes, in Central Basseterre, we got a Minnie Mouse representative. And yes, in East Basseterre, we got a goofy Deputy Prime Minister. But this ain't a Disney World. And this ain't a laughing matter. And if they think the battle and come because Team Unity is here to represent the people of this country. And come the next general election in this country, you will get a government of the people, for the people, and by the people. You will get a government that you want and a government that you deserve. And let me tell you, I ain't getting a government on an African or Canadian or an Indian students, you know. You're getting a government of Kittitians and Divisions and all our friends from in the region who come in here and live in here and paying the VAT and paying Social Security and doing all the things that we're doing. Because at the end of the day, brothers and sisters, it is all about unity. That is why you have people from PAM, from the People's Labour Party, from the CCM coming together as one, because we understand that the only way forward in this country is through unity. What I say, unity is strength. Unity is, I can't hear you, unity is, and who God bless? Who God bless? Family! And that is why, brothers and sisters, understand that we could come on Bank Street every Friday and we could jump up and we could make noise. But at the end of the day, it comes down to election day. And it comes down to you, the people, doing what you know you need to do. It comes down to you going out and voting for the unity candidate in your constituency. Because you know what you have experienced under the illegitimate Denzel Douglas government for the last 18 years. You know the hardships that you're facing. You know how much you're paying for house mortgage for a little house that costs $80,000 a bill, but they want you to pay $288,000 for it. You know the 17% VAT you have to pay every time you go to the grocery store. They come talk about 10% increase for civil servants. But 10% over 3 years. They give you VAT, they give you 17% VAT over 3 years. No, they jam it on you one time. And that is why when election they come, you can jam the X on them for team unity. Brothers and sisters, I don't tell you all, I ain't come here to keep up the long talking. I said what I had to say last week. But I want to encourage all of you, if you're not registered, go and register. If you have people who are not 18 years and older, and I don't mean an African student, you know, I mean Kittitians and Divisions, carry them and let them register to vote. Because, brothers and sisters, come the next general election, the unity train taking over this country. And unity ain't just the 11 candidates that we will give to you, know. All of us is unity. All of you, each and every one of you is a member of Team Unity. Unity is you, and you, and you, and you. Family! Man, I can't hear you. Family! I love you. Good night. Thank you.